To find out who will win in this battle, we will score by the following criteria: strength, intellect, speed, equipment, endurance. The 2002 Green Goblin version was the strongest of them all. But will he hold the crown after the No Way Home premiere? Strength. Both goblins have a superpower, but it's hard to make comparisons between them. In the battle with Spider-Man, each of them drove him close to death. There are actions worthy of your attention. In a fight with Spider-Man in No Way Home movie, first the Green Goblin hits similar to the old movie. Second, he breaks down a concrete wall with Spider-Man. Do you think that's all? The third thing was that one wall wasn't enough for him. After that, Tom fell down 3 more times. At this point, Peter was too exhausted. If it weren't for Aunt May, it would be the death of Spider-Man. 1 second flashback to Aunt May's death. What about when he kicked Parker and broke his nose? In this round, the updated Green Goblin has the advantage. He gets the point. Intellect. In Spider-Man 2002, Norman Osborn is shown as a real genius. The fact that he creates a serum is Tony Stark's level of invention. A fact I will always mention. How could he be so stupid to take the serum instead of paying another person to do it first? He made such a foolish mistake. The confirmation of my words is, when Dr. Octopus speaks of Norman with praise, there's a respect in his words. As for No Way Home, definitely Norman shows his good side. He's excited about new technology and Peter Parker. Together, they cure Dr. Octopus and create the Green Goblin anti-serum. It sounds like they haven't changed at all. However, I have a counter argument. It was all created with the latest technology, and back at the best days of Osborn, there wasn't anything similar. The point goes to the 2002 Green Goblin. Speed. Since they are constantly on the board, this makes it difficult to compare. If we talk about No Way Home, the thieves appeared only for a minimum time in the movie, so it's hard to see the real speed of Green Goblin. The only time Willem Dafoe is not on his board is when fighting with Peter, and this scene does not show the speed abilities of Green Goblin. This applies to both movies. Therefore, if we evaluate it realistically, their speed will not be more than 15 max. In this round, we have still a draw. Equipment. What boasts the Green Goblin? A spectacular suit and explosives that turn people to ash. Oh, I also forgot an important detail. The spear that almost killed Spider-Man. What does the updated Green Goblin boast? It has similar weapons to the old version. The only thing that stands out, he doesn't have a mask and has the old cape. I guess it's a draw, isn't it? That would be fair. Endurance. This is the final round, and this is one of the most interesting criteria. A wall fell on Defoe, whereupon Peter epically knocked him back against the wall. Green Goblin dies for his hatred. In No Way Home, things are much more complicated. There's not just one wall here. The first fight in Happy's house, epic for both heroes. As we said above, Green Goblin almost killed Spider-Man. During the fight, Peter breaks the wall with Green Goblin, whereupon Green Goblin receives vicious blows from Spider-Man. P.S. In the last comparison, there was a battle of Spider-Man, and believe me, this punch is strong. In the second and final fight, Spider-Man performs lethal blows. I think Marvel rendered that scene quite unrealistic. At this point, the Goblin should have died. And it's kind of weird that the first time they fought, it was an even fight. By the end, it was very simple. According to the plot, Peter becomes stronger and more courageous throughout the movie. That's why it's so. So the Green Goblin gets all of Parker's anger. It's like he's peeling the seeds with his blows. If it wasn't for Toby, he would have killed Defoe. The fight ended with a victory, and this criterion is won by the updated Green Goblin. The winner is Green Goblin from No Way Home with a score of 3-4. Do you agree with us? Leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to find out more interesting and informative content.